This is what you'll need to do sample prep with SEM. A pair of scissors, carbon tape, tweezers, specially designed ones for the SEM, the sample stubs, and the sample holder.
What you're going to want to do is take your empty specimen mount with the tweezers and place it in the holder. Then you're going to put a small piece of this double-sided carbon tape and place it on the center holder. When you're ready to put your sample, you will take off the other side of the tape and put your sample here. Take the compressed air to ensure that there are no loose fibers or particles. Do a small test to make sure you don't overpower your sample.
Now that we've ensured everything is firmly attached, there are no loose fibers, and that everything's been cleaned off with compressed air, we will now adjust the height of our sample. There are a few considerations when adjusting the height of your sample. First of all, as a minimum, you want to make sure that your sample is first aligned to the top of the sample holder. It's now aligned approximately to the top of the sample holder, and from here we'll turn it 4 more notches in the clockwise direction to further lower the sample. So 1, 2, 3, 4, turn it down to there. This is the minimum position you would want to prepare your sample for operation. It is imperative that you do lower the sample those 4 notches below the lip of the sample holder. You do have a few more options regarding the height of your sample. Most importantly, if you further reduce the height of your sample by continuing to turn the sample the sample holder in the clockwise direction, you will now begin to trade off depth of field with resolution. As you continue to go deeper inside the sample holder, your depth of field will increase, but your resolution will decrease. Depending on your sample, you may have some benefit in doing this. As a rule of thumb though, the bare minimum for the proper height of your sample is going to be that 4 notches in the clockwise direction below the sample lip, and then you can make variations at your leisure. To turn on the SEM, first hit the power button. The SEM may be in standby mode before you start using it, and if that's the case, there will be a yellowish dot here. In that case, hit the power button, and a small period in which the SEM is warming up will begin. During this time, you are free to load in your sample, as there should be no sample loaded, and the door should be unlocked. To load in your sample, take your sample holder, which has been sufficiently prepared as outlined previously. Take the sample holder, open up the door, and insert the sample inside. The green sample light should turn on, and you should physically feel the sample holder snap into place. The system also should read as operational on the computer screen. Go ahead and close the door. You should hear the SEM begin operation. Since this is a keyboard, you should remove your gloves before operating the mouse and the keyboard.